reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, with the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
This will be fair caught at the 30. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion of the big tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Santos. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On the run, it's Wilcox. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. Catch made by the tight end. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
This is the time for home to make.
Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, You know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
LSU 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield. It's Marshall. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Takes the handoff. It's Wilcox. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To bootleg here. Makes the grab. It's Wilcox. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Sooners. This quarterback on fire today. And we'll set up for the PAT.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Caught quickly. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Marshall. Receiver makes the grab. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A play action, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Off the play fake on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere. And there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Snags the quick throw. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
To the air, it's Marshall. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short on the +27. And they get the completion. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. The quarterback spikes the ball. Good chance at a field goal here before the break.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the interception. That'll be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And And there's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He'll throw it now. Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, LSU. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Wilcox. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
LSU 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball with a gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Ending off on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing the discipline to completely negate the play.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
To end the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Good throw, catch made. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
There's the handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Nice throw caught for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Screen to the wide receiver. good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Caught behind the line. It's Hart. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes a quick catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Working clock with the ground game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Marshall. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
And they've got him. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Humphries. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the completion made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers! The comeback is on.
Of course, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I